Welcome to your life. Your life is about to change. It took me a while to decide to talk about the meaning of life because I know that it's something that is so personal to different people throughout the globe, the galaxies, the stars. See your star? That's what it's about here. Is real life empowerment and having fun, enjoying life, but making it real. What is the meaning of life? I think is subjective to different people, but I want to make sure that I'm adding value to you. I always start off with the animal kingdom for inspiration. I don't think they go around thinking that life is necessarily, if I eat my food today or if I find another squirrel, I'm a squirrel and I found another squirrel who's going to be my girlfriend for the rest of my life. Do they have marriages in the wild? I don't know. Anyway, so the point is, I don't think they think in society terms of what the meaning of life is to, I guess to them, the meaning of life is survival, love, sex, intelligence, community, other animals, seeing the world. Maybe they go see some other trees. Maybe they watch the sunset. That'd be nice. Do squirrels watch sunsets? So I think that I know that society programs us to, since birth, school. Now some of them have the greatest intentions, but a lot of it is brainwashing to tell you that this is what life is and you need to figure out what life is meant to be, or that could be from religion. And it's not me to tell you whether your religion is right or wrong because it's not my place to decide. And that's what I want to go back to. Ask them, if somebody has convinced you, well, this is what the meaning of life is, I want you to think about where did they get that from? Okay, so where did they get that from? And then keep going. Again, where is that from? And where is that from? And where is that from? Why? Why is that? Why is that the way it is? Well, it just is. Well, really? Why is that? Keep going back the layer and layer. Well, because the Bible says so. Okay, so then what does that mean for you? Like, what does that look like? So does that mean somebody who's homeless or is struggling isn't living the meaning of life? Is a rich person living the dream? Is that the meaning of life? That's what life is? Is life mean I found the perfect job or relationship or friend? Is that the meaning of life? Is the meaning of life, like, what does that look like in real life? What is that in real life? And then when you turn off the noise of how you've been told, you start to come up with different scenarios, at least I do. And this is what I can tell you from my life. One of my reasons for living, me personally, is spreading the message of this one, because I think it's something that really needs to be heard and felt and sensed. But I think you don't have to choose this, but it's one that empowers me. This is empowerment. Life is not just about happiness and joy. That's my belief. I don't think that's what life is. It's just to be happy and joy. Full and triumphant. That's a part of it. Big piece of it. Absolutely. Bliss, joy, insert the buzzword, feel good, attraction, law of attraction, yeah. But I think there's more to it than that. Sometimes, for some people, that's all it is. And then that's beautiful and fine. But what if there was something more? What if part of your meaning of life, and you can tie that to purpose, it's kind of a different video, is to stop something from happening? As I think about, it's cheesy, but Terminator 2, no fate but what we make for ourselves. So some things may be destined to happen, yeah, but there's things that we can stop it, and we can create a new future right now and into the future. Imagine, here's an example, is the meaning of life. What if everyone took a day of protest? Rich, poor. Now I know this would have serious effects on infrastructure, like there would be serious implications for this, but what if just for one day, everyone refused to go to work? International day of work stoppage, and people said, no, I am not a slave. And everyone said, I don't like the system we're created on. And everyone took to the street to come together. Wow. Wow. That would be a change. Is that necessarily happiness or joy? No, because there will be parts of it that isn't. But if they came together and said, listen, we all want to work together, but we don't like the way we're being treated. There's something that needs to change in our society. Or, here's an example, maybe you're passionate about, I'm going to insert me, RFID topic of everything being online and everything being tracked, and everything that we have to do is less and less and less about us, and our freedoms are being compromised, and you stand up like the Edward Snowdens of the world and say, no, this is not right. Maybe you could look at that as joy, but maybe that's part of your meaning of life, is to stand up and make a change, and stand up and fight. Fight for yourself. Fight does not mean hurt people. And it's going, I want a world for everybody where we get to be ourselves without harming anyone. I think most of us don't want to do that, really deep down. And maybe that's what the meaning of life is for you. And it's okay to say, I don't know. You know, these gurus we have, or even self-help experts, yeah, I talk about it in my book, Easy Enlightenment, Transform Your Life in 30 Days. There's a thing I talk about in my workshop, kind of a big eye-opener. I won't give that one away. It's a bit of a surprise, but you can also check it out in my book on Amazon. And it's just, again, easy enlightenment. Do you think that what the meaning of life is has to be so difficult? Okay, I have to meditate this amount of time. I have to have this job, this wife, this house, this car, or I have to get rid of all those things. I have to not want anything. I have to shave my head, meditate in the mountains, pray, say some words, and then that's the meaning of life. Does that sound right to you? Is there a happy medium? Is it something completely different? So I think joy, one piece, the next piece, maybe you have a deeper purpose, that is to change, and know that you change the future even in your daily lives. The song you request when you're out, that's making a change. Maybe a small change, but it's still a change. The words that you say to somebody, can be a purpose. Your purpose can change, and the meaning of life for whatever you want it to be. So have yourself a merry life by asking yourself a deeper question. Instead of beating yourself up of not knowing what it is, who am I, where am I going, why am I here? How about, I'm deciding who I am. I'm deciding who I am is, I don't know if I would be deciding, more claiming. The energy, talk about in my book, Easy Enlightenment, is energy. We are it, think it, see it, feel it, be it. Here I am. I'm using that in different forms of who I want to be. Where am I going? Where I want to be? Or how am I being? What is my state like? What is my emotions, the thoughts, the feelings, the physical sense that I want to have? Just getting clear, and the clarity you have. Why are you here? To be clear, to be light, to share it with others, and to choose. And you can choose to not choose, and accept that you maybe don't know to ask that question, and the animals don't, and they still have a beautiful life. And maybe think of those you know who are beautiful, who have died. Do you think they ever found the meaning of life? The meaning of life was what they chose to give and live. And with that, I'm open to hearing what that vision is for you.